If you wanted to do this, how many 3x3 sticky notes would it take? Today, sticky notes versus car. Your best friend at work loves sticky notes, but next week there's a special occasion and you feel like you really need to take it up a notch. Now, a real car is curved and has messy geometry and it's not really made up of flat surfaces, well, assuming she doesn't have a Cybertruck. But we can still get a really solid estimate of what you need. So the question is, what's the surface area of a car and how many sticky notes will cover it? So these are going to be the sides, the front and the back and the top. And then here's the bottom of the car, which we're not going to put sticky notes on that. So we went out and took some measurements. Let's just do the surface area of each thing. Remember, we're not going to need the bottom. So let's just do the sides first, would be where the doors are on either side. So that's going to be 14 times 5 because it's 5 tall. But there's 2 of them. That's 140 square feet. Then let's do the front and back. Again, 2. And this panel right here is a 5x6. So that's going to be 60. And we only need the top. And the top panel right here is 14 by 6. 84. Add that all up. Your total square footage for surface area is 284 square feet. And that, of course, is an estimate because that sedan doesn't really look like that. All right, so the next thing we have to do, because we're trying to figure out how many sticky notes we have to have. We have this thing in square feet, but sticky notes don't come in square feet. So let's convert to square inches. All right, to do that, you start with your conversion factor that's not squared. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. Then go ahead and square both sides. And then this is your conversion. It'd be 1 squared, which is 1. So that's 1 foot squared equals 144 inches squared. We have 284 feet squared. So I got to multiply 284 times 144. And that gets us 40,896 square inches. All right, we're rolling now. Okay, so now we have to convert to stickies. How many stickies is that? Well, we're going to do 3x3 stickies. So 3x3, 3 times 3 is 9. So each sticky covers 9 square inches. When I did that math, I got 4,544. That's how many of those little sticky notes you need. Nobody buys them like that. You buy them in packs, right? And each pack has got a certain number of pads. So let's convert to pads. Now, the beauty of this is if you're really going to do it, I'm doing the math for you. You're good to go after I finish. They usually have like 100, and that's going to get you 45.44 pads. Here's the thing, though. You know you're going to round that up to at least 46. But what I think you should do is account for the fact that you're going to have some stickies that don't really stick. You're going to have some overlaps that you're going to have to do, right? So to be realistic, I think you're going to need to get 50 pads. And this prank just became a math project.